Alright, I lied. It's not in a paint booth. I decided to do the killer dowel pin fix. If you don't know what that is, it's there's a dowel pin that indexes the timing cover onto the block on these guys. So I decided to pull off the cover, all the accessories, and I made a KDP pin fix out of this chunk right here. Hacked it off with an angle grinder. So I figured might as well try to crank it over in the frame and see what happens. Okay, so I got my power steering pump filled up with fluid and jacked up the front end and bled that. Made just a crossover pipe temporarily on here, and kind of jimmy rigged up some wires. If it looks like it's a mess, it's because it is. I'm going to check some oil pressure here. So I've got my sending unit black, ignition red here, and this red one that goes to white is going to be my ground for it. A couple jumper cables. They're both going to the block on the other side there. I'm just going to double that up for a better ground. Wire for my starter, thick wire for it, and then that is going to be my ignition wire to it. And here is to the injection pump for the solenoid. So let me throw these together here. We'll see if we can't crank this over, and if we have oil pressure and power steering, and see if I can't shift through some gears, make sure that stuff's working. Alright, got some fuel line ran into jerry can. This is my mess of wires. This will be about 32 degree start. Not super bad, but here we go. Looking good. That's working. Burn first here. Awesome. Well, that'll be it for this video. Got my radiator back in here. Kind of leaning towards actually finishing the mechanical portion of it before paint. That way I don't get it all scratched up and stuff. I know it's going to get beat on the trails, but I'd like to stay decent for a little while. You know, I've still got radiator hoses to do, a decent crossover pipe, my intake, exhaust, drive shafts, and all that stuff. So let me know what you think. Like, subscribe for more videos.